Got this thing going on with my right eye. It's been going on about a week now.
What's it doing?
Just all puffy and twitchy.
Have you gone to the doctor?
For what?
Your puffy and twitchy eye?
Oh, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Okay.
It might be fine. Hello and welcome to episode 60 of the Watch It Bro podcast. As usual, I'm Tristan.
And I'm Marshall.
And he was making a really stupid face that you guys couldn't see.
Wow, 60 episodes.
Yeah,
That's a good chunk.
not including special features.
No, that puts us in the
60s.
yeah.
Yeah.
It put us in the 60s.
Like halfway through.
Yeah. Trying to think of how many special features we have.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
67. Ah, we can math. At least you can.
No, I believe that's called counting what I did.
True. I'm the one that added.
Yes. Very good. You added 60 and 7. But we're not a math podcast.
No, not yet.
We are, however, a movie. I don't know. 50 first dates. Marshall picked 50 first dates for today. Because today it's, well, not the recording day, but the dropping day is going to be our mother's birthday. Shall we tell the people how old she's going to be?
No, probably not.
Probably
Happy birthday,
not.
Mom.
It is a milestone.
And was
Whiz? You say whiz? It's some of that Adam Sandler humor coming through.
Happy birthday.
Why did he think that was funny? Why did people think that was funny?
I don't know. It is
Debatable.
in small doses. That's why he doesn't do it all the time. He doesn't do it in this movie.
I
Spoilers.
don't think he's done it since the 90s.
No, I don't think so either. But what I was gonna say
Is.
is last week when we recorded,
Uh-huh.
we talked about it being Grandma's birthday,
Correct, sir.
and we said nothing about the on the podcast that came out on her birthday about being her birthday.
Correct.
We just didn't think that far ahead.
No, I did it, and then I forgot.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Miss Congeniality?
What?
Miss Congeniality came out on Grandma's birthday.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, I say, fun fact, this episode is going to drop on Grandma Twyla's 92nd birthday.
Did you?
It's too bad she's not around to know.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that now.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I think she liked Miss Congeniality.
I think she thought it was fun. I don't know.
I don't know. But enough about Grandma. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. Mom liked Grandma. Sometimes.
She did.
So here we are, 51st dates. Drew Berrymore and Adam Sandler at it again.
Yes, that Rob Schneider classic.
Yes.
This puts Rob Schneider at 5 movies on our podcast.
For now. It does.
Yes. Trying to think of any other movie that he's in that doesn't involve Adam Sandler or just one of his weird movies.
Town Periscope wasn't an Adam Sandler movie.
No, I mean moving forward.
I have a list.
Okay. Is it called Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Eh.
Specifically the Rob Schneider page on Wikipedia.
Ooh, that would be helpful in getting Rob Schneider movies.
It really would. We are not a Rob Schneider podcast, even though
That's
it might
debatable.
seem that way.
Yeah. Why don't you get into those specs?
I might.
Okay. Throwing things off already.
Those movies without Adam Sandler definitely aren't that popular.
Adam Sandler's a draw.
Just out of curiosity, I was like, Rob Schneider blockbusters, and Google just came back with, nope.
If it doesn't have Sandler, it's not good.
And, fun fact,
Yes.
Adam Sandler publicly stated that he was going to do at least 50 more movies in his life.
Yes, and that half of them would be good.
Yes. Kind of stole my thunder on that one.
Oh,
50 First Dates.
it's the whole banter thing, right?
Sure. Anyway, let's get into the specs of this film. 50 First Dates is
Yes.
directed by Peter Segal, who you might remember from Tommy Boy,
I do
our
remember from Tommy Boy.
premiere episode. He also directed Naked Gun 33 and a third and
Okay.
Anger Management, not Anger Man, that I have written down.
Another Adam Sandler movie.
Another, I was going to say fine Adam Sandler movie, but it's not great.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's okay.
Adam
This
Sandler
movie,
yelling a lot?
yeah, yeah. Imagine like angry Adam Sandler or Adam Sandler.
Okay.
He's like he's paired up with Jack Nicholson, and Jack Nicholson just makes him mad the whole movie. Actually, it's kind of funny if you like Jack Nicholson.
It's turned around on that movie right quick.
Well, I was like, Adam Sandler's not great in it, but Jack Nicholson is like, he's this guy, and he's just like always there, and he's always just like getting Adam Sandler into trouble, and then he's just got that Jack Nicholson grin of like, yeah, and it's kind of funny. This movie was written by 50 First Dates, not Anger Management. Was written by George Wing, who he, dude doesn't even have a Wikipedia page, so I can't tell you any more about him.
Fun fact.
Yes, sir.
Originally, when he wrote the screenplay, it was set in Seattle.
Oh, that wouldn't have been as good.
No, Adam Sandler came in and said, Hawaii's better, let's do Hawaii. And I'm like, okay.
Adam Sandler came in and said, "I want to do Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii."
There's not a lot of films in Hawaii. Let's do Hawaii.
Sure, we'll do Hawaii. Just stop doing the thing. Now on to our starring cast. We have Drew Barrett. No, I'm kidding. Adam Sandler first up.
I would have said Drew first, but okay, Adam Sandler.
Adam
You
Sandler
may
was
remember
first.
him from such films as Airheads.
Or Happy Gilmore.
I don't know. We haven't done Happy Gilmore on the podcast, so
We have
Airheads
not, but you probably seen it.
probably. Most people have.
I was also going to mention his first TV show as an obscure reference to make you go, "What?" But then I'm like, nah, people don't like that guy anymore. So we're
Yeah,
not
he
going
was
to talk
Theo's
about.
friend.
Yeah, that's right, he was. But Adam Sandler's done a lot of stuff.
He has.
You probably know who he is, and half of it's good.
And this is one of 3 movies he's done with Drew Barrymore.
Are they on 3 or 4?
3,
Are they making a 4th?
probably.
Because they're nice together.
Yes, yes, they have a lot. They have good chemistry together.
They do. Fun fact. I don't know. I like Wedding Singer. It's a good one. Watch it.
But that is a fun fact. Fun fact, I like this movie.
Speaking of Drew Barrymore, she's next on the list. You might recognize her from such films as E.T.
Okay. And The Wedding Singer with Adam
and The
Sandler.
Wedding Singer. Yeah. But she got her start on E.T. Stupid movie.
She did.
Weird little
It
dinosaur looking thing.
This is also in the Charlie's Angels movies.
She was in the Charlie's Angels movies. She was somebody. Was it
She was one of
Bosley?
them.
Oh,
No, Bosley. Bosley was Bill Murray, and then Bernie Mac.
yeah. They had a problem with Bill Murray on that movie.
They did.
Turns out somehow Bill Murray is like super mean, but everybody loves him anyway. He spent from what I read. Now we're gonna go into Charlie's Angels because it's relevant to Drew Barrymore. But yeah, he got fired from that franchise because he spent the entirety of filming the first movie after every scene being like, "Why is Lucy Liu here? She can't act." I don't know
Yeah, not
what
a.
I don't know what he had against her, but he was very vocal about it. And finally, they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna recast you, buddy."
Yeah, it's not
He's
good
like,
when Crispin Glover looks like the good guy in a movie.
"When who?"
Crispin Glover.
Oh, that's right. Crispin Glover was in that. For those of you who don't know, Crispin Glover was the dad on Back to the Future.
Yes, he was also in the movie Willard, the rap movie.
People are gonna know Back to the Future more than they're gonna know Wilfred.
Yes, Wilfred. Wilfred? Willard.
After Drew Barrymore, we have, well, Rob Schneider's in this because what movie we done is he not in?
You might remember him from Down Periscope. You May Not Kiss the Bride. Home Alone 2. Surf Ninjas.
I feel like there's more.
There's at least one more on this podcast, but I can't think of it. Oh, that's this one.
Following Rob Schneider, we have the great Sam Gamgee, Sean Astin.
Yes,
Why do I have Sam G written down?
because he played Samwise Gamgee in The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
It
he
took
did.
me a second when you said Sam Gamgee. I'm like, I know the name. Why can't I think of his face? Like, wait a minute. He said a Hobbit name.
He was also in the Goonies. What, right?
Yeah, yeah. He was in Goonies. He was also in Rudy
Yeah. I never
and in
saw
a
Rudy.
season of Stranger Things.
Ah, we like Sean
Stranger.
Astin.
We do like Sean Astin. We talked about
Following
him briefly when we did Adam's Family because
Yeah, we did.
His dad is John Astin, the original Gomez.
That's right, it is. After him, we have Dan Aykroyd returning to the podcast in his third film,
You went with Dan Aykroyd over Blake Clark next.
the Wikipedia. I went straight off the Wikipedia page. Marshall's favorite one-stop shop for information.
Straight off the Wikipedia page. Okay. Okay. Dan Aykroyd. Welcome back, Dan Aykroyd.
Yes.
It's good to have you.
Is it his third or his fourth?
I don't know. You may remember him from Tommy Boy and Great Outdoors and Nope. Third.
Is he in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No.
Okay. And that rounds out our starring cast according to the Wikipedia. However, I find it a travesty that they did not give Blake Clark a starring credit in this because he appears more than Dan Aykroyd does. And he's more important to the story than Dan Aykroyd is. So we're going to mention Blake Clark, and I'm going to give him a starring credit. An honorary starring credit goes to the great Blake Clark, who you might remember from Boy
Boy
Meets
Meets
World
World.
as Sean's dad, or as Harry the hardware store guy from Home Improvement.
Yes. He also took over the voice of Slinky in the Toy Story franchise when Jim Varney passed away.
He did.
He did. He's also been in several other Adam Sandler movies, such as Little Nicky and The Waterboy.
Both terrible movies. Don't watch those.
The Waterboy's awesome.
No.
I stand by that.
I know what our next movie's going to be.
Woohoo! Not The Waterboy.
No, it's not. 51st Dates was released February 13th, 2004. Long time ago.
Yes.
It was made on a budget of $75 million and it raked in $198.5 million at the box office, making it apparently a blockbuster in its category, says Marshall.
Yes.
That kind of fizzled out. Do you want to get into the movie now?
We can. We can talk about how it's a blockbuster more if you want.
How is it a blockbuster more? Tell me. I want.
It made a lot of money for a romantic comedy.
Do rom-coms not usually make a whole lot of money?
Not blockbuster money. Not major blockbuster money.
Okay, good for it. All right. So, we're starting off with the Paramount logo because Marshall loves them logos.
I do.
And we get a couple presented bys. I didn't write them down, but there's other people.
Happy Madison.
Happy Madison production. Then there was like one like anonymous thing that came up and I didn't write it down
Like the
because I was like,
hackers?
no. But I was like, oh, I remember that because that's interesting. Marshall will definitely remember that. He did not, apparently.
No, he did not. He turned the movie on, walked away for a second, and came back.
Okay, so we have a nice. So Marshall's going to be phoning in season 3 of this podcast.
I missed the logos on this one. Sorry.
I can't really say Marshall loves them logos if you're skipping out on them. You jerk.
I do like the Paramount logo though. It's a good logo.
It's the classic one. It's the one that like it takes you back to being a kid in the 90s.
Yeah.
But we start off with a nice shot of a Hawaiian beach at sunset, it seems like. And we get an I guess you would call it a montage.
Yes. Yes, I would call this a montage.
It's a smattering of women talking about their week with Henry Roth in Hawaii.
Yes.
And fun
The
fact,
fun fact.
the dentist
Okay.
is Adam Sandler's real life wife.
Oh, fun.
She is in almost every one of his movies. Never as his wife.
That makes sense.
Does it?
I don't know. Can she act?
Yeah, she was the waitress in Big Daddy. I think they would have good chemistry. I would hope they had good chemistry. Actually, no. Didn't they do one where his family was played by his family recently?
Possibly.
I know they did one where his daughter was his daughter.
Was that in Grown Ups?
No. You are so not invited to my bat mitzvah. His daughters were played by his daughters.
Oh, okay. That's
Apparently his daughters have appeared in over 20 of his films.
interesting.
And his wife doesn't play his wife in
In any
movies
of them.
except for Hotel Transylvania.
She's in that.
She plays his wife in that.
He doesn't have a wife in that. Oh, I guess it's a flashback, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a rabbit hole. So we get a montage of yeah, a bunch of women talking about the week they spent with Henry Roth, who was played by Adam Sandler, in their week in Hawaii. And this transitions to him in the middle of an endeavor or trying to make an escape from an endeavor where
Yes,
he's
it
pretending to be a secret agent.
it feels very Barney-ish.
I wonder if he's the inspiration for Tristan.
Just like, okay, the playbook.
Yeah. Except, they took this character and then they made him actually charismatic and charming, and it's a weird character introduction.
It is a weird character introduction.
And the weird part is it has almost nothing to do with the character itself, and it doesn't come back beyond the first 15 minutes of the movie.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, it comes up every so often where,
The-
yeah, Ula is like, "Hey, you need to find an island girl," or something, but that's about it.
Yeah, no, it's really not relevant to the story in the slightest bit.
Yeah. But I
They
love
get
his getaway.
Oh
He
yeah,
just
the getaway.
he's like, "I gotta go," and he just runs off this dock and jumps onto the back of a jet ski that's going by.
So the guy's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "Keep driving and I'll give you a 20." Dude's like, "Cool, yeah, I'll take $20, sure."
Yeah.
But yeah, he tells her he's a secret agent, all that. She's kind of buying it, and then he sees the jet ski coming up, and it's like, "Gotta go, Roger, Bat in the Cave, Blue
Yeah, I changed
42."
what did he say? "I changed your name for your protection."
Yeah, he gets her name wrong, and she's like, corrects him, and he goes, no, I changed it for your protection." And she's like, "Oh, okay, it makes sense. Like, does it?" Yeah, but he makes an awesome escape. And then we see, I don't know, it's like Hawaii's SeaWorld or something like that. And we see dolphins doing their thing. But that's just kind of,
Hawaiian SeaWorld. It's an aquarium.
it's the same thing. Aquarium, as Marshall calls it. And yeah, so we see that. And we kind of go underneath the tank to Henry's house.
Yeah, yeah, he
And he's sewing up his friend Ula, who is convinced that sharks are the dogs of the ocean. And
yes.
they're not violent, and they're really very friendly. Now patch up my shark wound.
Yeah, yeah, he got bit by a shark, and apparently doesn't believe in doctors. Well, real
See, he's
doctor human doctors.
human doctors. Yeah, he's complaining that the stitches are hurting, and Henry's like, "Well, I am a veterinarian,
Yeah.
not vegetarian, like I almost said." But we get an introduction on the kind of the dynamic of Ula and Henry, and Ula's four kids who are always around being annoying.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. The kids are kind of fun. Their kids are fun.
they annoy Ula because they're so awesome at everything.
Yeah, that comes up later. But we also get kind of an introduction to the character of Henry. We found out he's a veterinarian.
Yeah,
He's been working there for a while, but he's really got big plans to go up and take his boat to Alaska to study
walruses.
walruses.
Yeah, yeah, he plans to go to Alaska to study walruses.
Yep. And then Alexa comes running in saying there's an emergency with Jacko, the walrus. And so we go up and we take care of that, and Jacko's not looking good.
So say
Alexa's in a panic.
before we move on completely, I was gonna say I like the bit where he steps on his pillow, where Ula steps
Oh,
on
that's so
Henry's pillow.
gross. Like,
It
"I don't want
is.
your foot on my pillow, move." And he moves his foot, and there's a big old black stain. So then he sits up and he goes, "I don't want your keister on it either. Get up." Which, you don't sit on somebody's pillow. I'm
You don't
sorry.
stand on someone's pillow either. It made me laugh.
But yeah, I, I, that's where I put my face. As it turns out, I don't want your feet or butt on there.
Yeah,
It all sounds really reasonable to me.
it does. On to Jocko the Walrus.
On to Jocko the Walrus. Jocko's
Jocko.
sick,
Jocko is sick.
and Alexa is in a panic.
Yes.
And, what do you say about Alexa? We did,
Uh,
apparently nothing,
Nothing.
because we just sat
Alexa,
here in silence.
Alexa's German.
No, I think Alexa's supposed to be because in Wedding Singer you had the Boy George esque character played for laughs.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of done in a similar vein.
Okay.
It's just I don't know, it's just odd character.
Yeah, just an odd character for the sake of being odd.
Yeah. Yeah, he makes Alexa get Jocko a fish, so she gets him a fish. He says it's a little warm. He needs one from the bottom of the thing, and so God bless her, she goes head first to the bottom of the fish holdarium.
Fish bucket?
Fish bucket. The fish hold. I don't know. It's a bunch of dead fish, right?
Yeah, for feeding animals
For feeding animals, and she goes
head first and
head first
not
down up to her waist. And then yeah, not working. So he's doing a CPR or something. And he's like, Alexa, get down by his mouth to see if he's breathing.
yeah.
And well, Chaco throws up
He does.
a lot.
He does. And there's there's bits of comedy in this movie that lead very Sandler, at least early Sandler.
Yeah, I think there's too much Sandler comedy in this.
And
But
then there and then there's the there's the nice sweet love story that comes around a little bit after this when we get out of the aquarium. So
so Alexa gets covered in walrus vomit, which you gotta love her attitude.
this is why she helps the animals.
Yeah,
So why she
and
helps the animals. She likes to help the animals.
and she leaves to go get cleaned up, and Adam Sandler is like, "That'll teach you for eating my sandwich or whatever."
That'll teach her to eat my roast beef sandwich. And he dances.
Yeah, I do like the dancing. I like dancing Sandler.
Yeah. I mean, and just the whole vomit thing was weird, but after the fact, he's like, it's fine.
It just yeah, that also doesn't come back, thankfully. That's a lot of vomit.
That's a walrus. They don't do things small.
So we cut to Henry. We cut to Henry, and he's on his boat.
Yes, cut to Henry on his boat.
He's giving her a test run, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm about ready to go to Alaska." And then his mast breaks, and
Nearly kills him.
nearly kills him, and breaks a good part of his ship. So he has to take his dinghy to shore.
Fun fact:
Fun fact. Fun
this
fact
boat,
it up.
this boat is a Formosa 51 Ketch, which is the sister ship to the ship that was used in Captain Ron.
Oh, that's a good movie.
So I was looking at this. I'm like, that's the Captain Ron boat. I know it. It's not. It looks very similar because of the same model. And this is the sister ship to that one.
Cool.
That's my fun fact.
That was a fun fact. So we are at a diner, and Henry sits down at the counter,
Yes, yes, he sits down at the counter.
and they're like, "Hey, Sue's there.
Sue is
We
there.
meet Sue. We're just meeting these people.
Yes, he's just meeting these people. He hasn't been
He's
on this
just
side
meeting.
of the island.
Right, right. And so he's sitting there, and she's like, "You, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, waiting for the Coast Guard to tow my boat." And she goes, "Good. While you're here, have some breakfast." And he goes, "No, I had some peanut butter cups." And she's like, "Yeah, that's not breakfast. I'm gonna cook you up some spam and eggs."
Which sounds amazing right now. It
Yeah,
always sounds good.
I'm hungry too. Food break? No. But
uh,
yeah, so he gets that, and then we meet Tattoo Face,
you don't know his name?
Nick,
Yes.
and well, Henry just refers to him as Tattoo Face, and Tattoo Face refers to him as Peanut Butter Cups.
Yes. Which is I like Nick a lot.
I do too. And at
He's
first, yeah,
he just comes up to him, "So you like peanut butter cups?
yeah, I do. You
You
want me
you
to?
want me to put them on your eggs?"
No, why would you do that?
He's like, "Alright." Little that savory sweet action going on, you know?
It might not be bad.
It might not be. It might be horrible.
It's probably gonna be pretty bad.
It feels like it would be bad.
Peanut butter and chocolate wrapped spam and eggs. So he notices Lucy, and she's making art out of her waffles.
She's making a Waffle House.
It's art.
Yes, it's also a chain.
It's a She makes a teepee, right?
Not today. Today's a Waffle House.
No, today's the teepee. Day one's the teepee. She makes a teepee. She pours her coffee in the little
She does make a teepee.
dish and puts it under so the steam coming out looks like a fire in the middle. Art.
Yes. Arting it up.
And he watches. And then we get a cut back to Waterworld. Nope. To the aquarium. That's what it's called.
Yes.
and they're doing an ultrasound on a walrus, not a seal,
Yes,
because
they are.
there's many walrus.
There are a
And
bunch of wall right here.
is that the plural of walrus?
Maybe.
If you know the plural of walrus, feel free to write it into us, watchitbropodcast@gmail.com. Thank you. And then, yeah, so he's having a chat with Alexa about his current situation.
Everybody is listening to this who has Alexas.
Alexa,
Look up walrus.
look up plurality of walrus.
But don't look up Tusk.
Alexa, add potato chips to my grocery list.
We're gonna upset a lot of people. No, we're not. The people that listen to this podcast don't have Alexa.
Yeah, mom and dad don't have an Alexa. Anyway, I think Alexa has a crush on Henry.
She is inspired by Henry. It's that the same way the kids had a crush on Dr. Jones. Like, oh man, he's so awesome.
Yeah. Well, she makes things weird. And we're
Yes,
gonna
yes,
leave it
she
there.
does.
And then we go back to the diner.
That's kind of what Alexa does. She makes things weird in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. Now we're back to the diner. And he's got a booth where he can see Lucy. And now she's building a cabin.
Yes, this is the Waffle House.
Yes. Now she's making the Waffle House, but she can't get the door to work. And Henry walks over with a toothpick and jams it into her food. And today she finds it charming.
I like the caveat there.
Maybe it'll come back.
Maybe it'll come back.
I forgot.
Spoilers.
And
If
then
you
she
haven't
invites
ever
him
seen
to
this movie
sit
before.
down. She invites him to sit now. And then we fast forward to the end of the breakfast shift, and they are still talking. And Sue's like, "Yeah, you two gotta go."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, I guess so." Hee hee hee. I don't know why.
Being all cute and flirty.
Yeah. And so they're out in the parking lot, and they set up a date for breakfast the next day. And this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole entire movie because it's absolutely adorable. Because they're both parked on the opposite side of this big old van, and they're smitten with each other, and they're doing stupid little dances, and then the van leaves, and they both get caught.
Yes, they catch each other. He's like, it was a bee.
Big, a big one. Yeah. And now it's golf time. We cut
Yes, it
to
is.
Ula is up at the tee, and he does the dumbest golf swing I've ever seen in my life.
Yes,
It's so stupid. Adam Sandler's character even comments on how stupid it is. Who does that? Who swings a golf club like that?
no one.
Happy Gilmore does. I'll tell you that much.
Not the way he does it.
No,
The way his kids do it.
his kids don't do the Happy Gilmore swing.
Yeah, they do. They all run at it.
No, they all line up together
Yeah, they
and
step
swing
back.
properly.
They do
Take
not.
notes.
I did. They did the Happy Gilmore swing.
You did not take notes. Show me your notes.
Okay, I didn't take notes. But they all do the Happy Gilmore swing.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
We are going to pause while I bring this up.
All right. While we're waiting for Marshall to prove himself wrong. No, Ula comes up. He does the Happy Gilmore swing. Henry's like, that's got to be the stupidest swing I've ever seen in my life. And then the kids come up and they do it just normally, and they knock it all the way onto the green. And Ula's like, you kids suck. You're good at everything. And then Henry's like, oh, Father of the Year strikes again.
Okay, hang on. Okay, can you see that?
I can see it.
Okay, there goes the kids. There's 5 of them, by the way.
Uh huh.
And what do?
Gotta edit all that out.
You're not going to.
No, I'm not. I'm
But
just gonna be stupid all through the podcast.
all 5 kids do the Happy Gilmore swing.
All 5 kids do the Happy Gilmore. Why did I think they didn't?
It's because they all hit it on the green, like Happy Gilmore would have done.
Sure. But of course they did. I watched it and I'm like, yeah. No, they come up here and they do the Happy Gilmore. Are you sure I said they didn't do that?
Yes, you said they get up there normally and do it. That's why we were
Watch-
arguing about it, and I had to prove you wrong.
I watched it last night
So did
and
I.
I took notes. So I'm officially retiring from leading these episodes.
It's so much better when you lead them, though.
It really is.
I went back and listened to some of the older ones, and man, that's not good when I lead them.
No, we literally just, it's the audio version of the movie.
And then this happens, and then this happens.
And we don't talk about it at all. I just wait for you to shut up.
I just interrupt you, so
It's a good
yeah,
balance, but
it
man,
is.
if I had like half your memory, how do you do it?
It works for me. But I've said it before. I take notes if I definitely need to write something down that I don't think I'll remember.
Right, but like if I didn't have this, I'd be lost.
I don't think I could do the whole movie without notes. I need the kind of the movie long points.
Well, that's only because you like to tell us every single thing that's said.
Yeah.
Why was Street Fighter 3 hours? Because Marshall literally said every line in the movie.
He walked us through the movie step by step, by line,
Line
and
by
then we
line.
made fun of it for half of it too, which is why it was longer than the movie.
Well, he also had to describe the scenery.
I did. Oh, we should do the new Street Fighter movie when it comes out.
Doing a new Street Fighter movie
Yeah.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile,
No. Cody Rhodes is playing Guile.
Tony Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, the wrestler. I think we're getting back to the movie.
So Henry's up now for his golfing. He does not do the Happy Gilmore swing.
No, he does not do the Happy Gilmore.
The kids do,
Yes.
and I knew that. I got it jumbled with Henry not doing it,
Uh-huh.
and he overshoots it, knocks his ball down a cliff onto the beach.
Yeah.
So he goes down there to get his ball, and Lucy's down there, wouldn't you know it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's just waiting for him. As she
Yeah,
says, looking for her ball.
that's right. And she liked him so darn much that she just had to see him. And
She just
he's
couldn't stand.
Marshall's broken. I don't know what he's doing.
She just she couldn't just she just couldn't stand not seeing him again.
Yeah, sure. And yeah, so she's getting a little flirty and pushy, and she pushes him over, and
Yeah.
he's got a big stupid grin on his face, and he's saying stuff.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
And yeah, Ula and his kids start laughing at him, and he's like, "Huh?" And we see that he is back up top on his back, and he's like, "What happened? What am I doing here?" And Ula's like, "Yeah, no,
You hooked
you
it.
hooked it into the golf cart, it ricocheted right back, knocked you in the forehead." It was hilarious.
He gets knocked out a few times in this movie.
Does. And then Ula mentions that he met a girl that he's going to fix Henry up with because Ula's married. But he likes hearing of Henry's endeavors.
Yeah, Ula's awful.
Yeah, he's a bit horrific, yeah. And yeah, so Henry's like, "Yeah, no." And then apparently gets to a yes at some point and is like, "Yeah," says yes. And then we cut to dinner with Missy Pyle, who's back for her seventh movie of this podcast.
Not 7.
She might be right up there with Rob Schneider.
Galaxy Quest.
Uh-huh. Big Fish.
Yeah, Big Fish. 50 First Dates.
Uh-huh.
I think you think she's in more movies because we talk about her a lot.
We do talk about her a lot. However, she is just in a lot of movies.
She is. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's Missy Pyle again.
Ugh. Oh no. Galaxy Quest, Big Fish, 51st Dates.
I just said those 3.
I'll edit those out. And
No, you won't.
no, I won't. And she can drink. Boy, can she drink.
Like a fish out
Like
of
a
a fish
fish
bowl.
out of a fishbowl. And she's flirty. She's having a good time. She chugs her drink. That's why I said she can drink.
Yep. Oh, it goes straight to her head.
Yeah, brain freeze style. 'Cause that looks full. It's a lot of drink on a lot of ice.
It's light blue too.
Yeah.
Makes it look
I bet
colder.
there's dyes in it. Anyway.
Ooh, probably. You know what color's not really naturally occurring in food and beverages? Blue.
That's true.
I bet there's dyes in that drink. The light blue drink? Yeah, probably.
Oh, whoops.
But Henry decides he can't go through with it.
Yeah, she asks for another round of drinks, and she's like, "I think I'm getting mildly inebriated. And he's like, no, you're not. There's no alcohol in either of these drinks. And he basically spills his guts on the whole plan. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, well, that is, you didn't have to tell me that. But it's my last night in town, so can we just pretend you didn't say anything and continue on with the scheme? And he's like, no.
But I really want to do my taxes with you.
And she needs her taxes done. She
Yeah.
wants her taxes done. And then he's like, hey, that over there, Alexa can help you out. And she's like, eh.
Yeah.
And there's not really much of a follow up.
I mean, there is a follow up, but
I didn't say there wasn't a follow up. There wasn't much of a follow up.
yeah.
But we're the next day, and he's back at the diner, and he sees Lucy, and this is when we start to notice that something's wrong with Lucy,
Yes, yes, it
because
is.
he walks in, and Sue's like, "Hey, you, mahala or aloha," and he's like, "Aloha," and she's like, "Nope, not hello, it's goodbye."
Yeah, it's the other one. Get out,
And he's like, "What? I'm here for breakfast." And so she's like, Sit there and don't move." And then he moves, and he goes and sits next to um,
Lucy.
Lucy, and he makes some references that would be adorable and funny if she remembered meeting him the day before.
Yeah, yeah. They're upsetting and concerning without
Yeah,
having the context behind them.
they are very upsetting and concerning without having the context. And Lucy is in a panic, and, Nick looks like he's ready to kill.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, let's do this.
He's like, "Yeah, I gotta kill somebody. I needed more spam."
Yeah, because he's got his big cleaver.
And Sue's like, "Sit down, I'll take care of it." And so Sue pulls Henry outside and talks about Lucy's head problems.
Yep, yep. We get Lucy's backstory.
Yes, and then we follow Lucy home,
We do.
which is a great transition. I like the way they did that.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good because we. I mean, we're introduced to the the next character now. We kind of know her backstory. Now we get to see what the rest of it is.
Yeah, we do. And so we get to the house,
We do.
and I like it because it kind of follows. Because Henry's asking some questions,
Fun
and
fact:
Sue's,
b-
yeah,
bef- before we get into Lucy's family, the original script of this movie was also a little more somber than what it turned into with Sandler's involvement.
okay, go ahead.
Which is why we get some of the characters like Alexa and her brother with the
Do you,
choices.
do you have what the somber was going to be?
No, no,
Oh, it
just
just
just I
the
mean,
tonal shift of the movie.
yeah, the total shift is less comedy, less weird characters, more
Your brain's broken. It sucks.
yeah, yeah, more Notebook, less Happy Gilmore.
Ah, they made the right choice. Yeah. So Sue had mentioned at the diner that Lucy's dad and brother essentially stage.
Oh, I'm just realizing we said Sue tells Sue tells Henry Lucy's backstory. We have not touched on her backstory.
No.
We just said we follow Lucy home.
So yes, I went back to Sue and was like, "Ah, what was I gonna say? You stupid! You messed me up."
Sorry.
Yeah, she says that basically her dad and brother make her believe that it's the same day and have been doing that for the last year because Lucy was in a car accident and lost there's like scar tissue in her brain that prevents her brain from converting short-term memory to long-term memory. So she wakes up every day thinking that it's October 13th, 2003.
Yes.
And so we follow Lucy home and we get to see what that looks like.
We
It
do. We do.
is
One
her
of the traditions is they're supposed to pick a pineapple for his birthday, or dad's birthday.
Yep. But he doesn't wanna do that, so he buys a pineapple himself and then says the lady gave it to him at the
Yep.
store.
It's like a birthday gift. I can't say no.
Yeah. She goes, "Oh, we'll have to do something else." And then, yeah, they have a whole takes her into the shop and says that he painted the whole thing white so she can paint murals in there.
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm painting. Why don't you watch the Vikings game?" And he's like, "Oh boy."
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we cut to him sitting down in front of a TV. The TV is not on. We meet Doug.
We do meet Doug.
And this character is, oh, he's just so fun.
It was a choice.
And Sean Astin, he
He commits.
commits.
Full. I mean, he gave the character a little lisp. He's a fitness enthusiast.
He's not quite good at his fitness.
No, no, he has a little help with
He takes
steroids.
steroids.
Yeah.
And he reminds me of a real life person that I know. And I'm not going to say that person's name
I was gonna wait. I was waiting to see if you were going to. Like, you probably shouldn't, but I'm curious.
because they might not like it very much.
That's fair.
But I will tell you after if you remind me.
Okay.
But yeah, Lucy comes in, and so he turns on the videotape of the Vikings game.
Yeah.
And she sits down to watch the game with him and asks how's it going. And he says if they score here, they'll Vikings will be ahead. And Lucy's like, oh, I bet this person. I bet he passes to. I don't know what he said. What she says, but
I bet.
she guesses a play, and then Doug is like, I bet he fakes a handoff and to Clydesdale, and who passes it to Copenhagen in the end zone.
Good name pulls.
Clydesdale and Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Those aren't their names,
No, they aren't.
but that's exactly what happens. They bet on it. Doug's like loser does dishes, and she's like you're on, and yeah, so he's right, and she's like, wow, that was great, Doug. Maybe you should be a coach. So
Yeah.
she goes and does the dishes,
Doug's all smug.
and
Smug
dad
Doug.
dad throws things at Doug. Do we ever get Dad's name?
Yes.
What is it?
You're gonna tell me in a second because you're looking it up.
I is Marlin,
Like the fish.
the fish, or the Wayans. I stand by it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nemo's dad. The fish.
Anyway, next we get to birthday time. Cake.
Yay, it's birthday time. The pineapple gets turned into a cake.
And then, yes, the pineapple gets turned into a cake. And then Dad opens his gift, and it's, blockbuster movie, The Sixth Sense.
Yeah. And she has a
Wait,
great idea.
we should watch it tonight. And he's like, okay, seen it every day for the last year, but sure.
Yeah. This has got to be exhausting. Not just the movie, but everything they're doing into this.
Yes, because now the movie's over. Lucy goes to bed, and Doug and Dad get to work resetting everything
Fun
to do it
fact,
all over again. Yes,
Lucy spoils the sixth sense in this scene.
she does.
So, if you haven't seen the sixth sense, don't watch this movie.
So go watch The Sixth Sense first.
Yep. Homework for 51st dates.
Maybe I'll have that be one of our sound bites in the beginning.
Homework for 51st dates?
No, I'll text you
Okay.
what it is.
I've got a text message. Oh, yes.
Just have that be a random sound bite for the beginning of our episode.
At the beginning, we just spoil a movie.
Ooh, that's season 4 of just gonna be spoilers without context in the beginning of our episodes.
The shark blows up. What?
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying things.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back on track here.
It was Earth all along.
Referencing movies I haven't seen
Everybody knows that one, though.
from The Simpsons.
It it was also actually Planet of the Apes. But yes, they did do it in The Simpsons as well as the musical. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
I wanted to see the whole full length one of those.
I did too.
I was gonna
Maybe
say
not full length, but a full episode of The Simpsons. Just like,
The
here's the
Simpsons,
musical.
the Simpsons ever need an idea, just start redoing movies with Simpsons characters like the Muppets. Oh, Simpsons Christmas Carol.
I was just gonna say that
So
we've got the best Simpsons Christmas Carol, which is the first episode of the series ever.
that's true. Now we get to Henry and Ula working on Henry's boat.
Did we finish
And
up with Marlon and Doug?
yeah, they're resetting everything for the next day to do it all over again.
Yeah, yeah. We find out they have stacks of newspapers from that day. They've got pineapples in the freezer, so they pull it out and they can thaw, and they got the pineapples ready. They paint the shed white again. Um,
First, he takes pictures of her artwork.
yeah, yeah. He takes pictures of it, so he's always remembers that. But yes, now we cut to Henry and Ula.
And they're on a boat.
They're on his boat
They're on his boat.
fixing it. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, which I really liked when he was first on his boat.
Yes.
His sails were all patched together with like blankets and stuff.
Yeah, no, it is a disaster of a boat.
It is.
Hey, Finley, do you want to say hi to the podcast people? No, he wants to show you the entirety of his eyes.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, so we have a visitor right now. Finley, would you like to say hi to the podcast world? Say hello, podcasters. You can actually talk into this thing right here
Well, he just wants to wave at me.
and say
Hello, podcasters.
Hello. He can't hear me.
no. He can't hear you. Now he's doing 6-7. Well, but yeah, they're Henry's fixing up his boat and Ula is not.
Yeah. I was gonna say helping, but people can't see our quotation marks. So,
Right? No, they can't.
but yeah, Ula's being a menace.
Yeah, and then he falls through the deck.
Yeah, and he's like, I think my stitches opened up again. Do you have a cat? Something's licking me.
Yep. And we did gloss over that during the golfing scene. He also said, "I tore my stitches, bro."
Yeah, he
Uh,
was leaky.
and yeah, and the random golf caddy was like, yeah, because he's like, yeah, can you sew me back up after after I'm done going surfing? And the guy's like, you probably shouldn't go surfing with a bleeding wound. You might attract sharks. And the guy's like, Ula's
He's
like, no, man, sharks are naturally docile. And the guy's like, oh, okay. Well, how'd you get that anyway? And he goes, ah, a shark bit me. It's like, eat another sandwich, bro. So yeah, Henry's working on the boat and Ula's eating sandwiches.
yeah, not
Or trying
helping.
to
He's just
trying to eat a sandwich.
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we're at the diner again, and Lucy is reading Tom Robbins' Still Life with the Woodpecker.
She is.
And if this book cover, looks familiar to you, it's because if you remove the woodpecker and add a camel, you have a pack of cigarettes.
That's fantastic. That's hysterical.
Fun fact, Tom Robbins intentionally designed the book cover after the camel cigarette
That makes sense.
design.
Tommy Robbins, Tony Robbins, Tim
Anyway, Henry shows up and Tattoo Face sends him away.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta go.
What did Sue say? Sue said that you'll kill me with a meat cleaver, and he's like, "Yep, sorry, bro, I don't make the rules."
Yep.
And then Henry's like, "But I have a bet for you," and
And he's like, oh,
that makes Tattoo Face's ears perk up, and they make the bet. And
he's like 20.
yeah,
The bet is $20 that he can get her to have lunch with him again, or breakfast with him again.
right. And so they take that bet, and she's building another cabin, and he's like, "Aha, a toothpick should do it."
Yep.
And she does not find it charming today.
She does not. She's like, oh, you just go around touching other people's food.
She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you from a country where it's completely acceptable to put your fingers all over other people's food?" And he's like, "No, I'm from this country." And she just kind of glares at him.
Yeah. Fun fact:
Yes,
part of the inspiration for this movie, before we get really get into it, was Groundhog's Day.
it's Groundhog Day,
Groundhog's Day.
not
Groundhog Day.
Groundhogs. It's Groundhog Day. There's no S in the title of Groundhog Day. Marshall's gonna look it up. This time I'm gonna be right. Fun fact:
Yes.
Groundhog Day is tomorrow.
Yeah. Fun fact. That is a fun fact. Groundhog's Day.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right. There's no S. Fun fact. Part of the
Yeah.
inspiration for this movie was Groundhog Day.
I'm not gonna change it. You're gonna be caught saying Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Days.
Groundhog's Day.
I derailed us.
Yeah, you did.
It's what I do. But yeah, she is not impressed with the toothpick food grabbing this time.
No, she's not.
And we get, I would say, a montage, right?
Yeah, we do. It's kind of a montage. Yeah, he comes back first. He strikes out the first day.
He says, double or nothing tomorrow, Nick.
Double or
It's
nothing
like,
tomorrow.
I got you.
Comes in tomorrow and strikes out again. I forget how he strikes out the second day. Oh yeah, because he draws the picture of the we glossed over it that her dad was a fisherman. Dad and brother used to go out fishing.
Yeah.
Before she broke her head, and she loves the smell of fishy hands.
Yeah.
And so he was trying to spark her long-term memory and draw a picture of a father and son fishing on a napkin and talk to her, and she pretends to speak. She pretends she doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, well, that
And
anyway.
there's a character in this diner that we haven't touched on yet.
And
who I
he's
lo-
might be my favorite character in the
who
whole movie.
whom I love, the old Hawaiian man.
Yes. Who he is just there to be mean and insult Henry.
Yes, yes, he is.
That is the entirety of his existence, and he is good at it.
He is. He is. And I mean, he's always got a little quip, little thing to say.
And it's not even like it's well, some of them are clever, but mostly not. It's just very matter of fact and honest, I
Yeah.
guess.
Looks like a
And
jerk to me.
yeah, it looks like a stupid yeah. And he's just got this it's a deadpan delivery. It's perfect. Everything about this character is perfect. I mean, his language could be better, but other than that, solid. Anyway, so we get a little montage of him striking out, and then the last day he tries the I can't read bit, and that
Yeah.
works.
It does work. He's like, here, I can help you read the menu because he's the the bit he keeps doing with the water.
With the water.
Yeah, he puts his hand in the water, puts it on his face like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
She
Right.
comes over to look at him. He turns again. He's hunched over. He's putting his hand in the water again. He's like,
Dude,
I can't read.
Because this is
the crying bit works. So they have a wonderful day together.
They
And then and then he basically just goes, "Well, see you later." And
yeah,
she's like, "Really? Really?"
yeah. He's like, what? Really, what?
And she's like, "You pull the whole I can't read bit. I figure if you're that desperate to pull stuff to try something so stupid, you might be worth talking to." Turns out, nope. Anyway, yeah, whatever. You jerk face, go away.
He's like,
And
wait,
so he
wait, no, no.
and so he follows her home because that's what you do.
Yeah, yeah. And Sue calls
Yeah, Sue calls.
Marlon.
So we had a bad day.
Not like it wasn't a bad day. It's just
That's what they say. I mean, they say that every time something doesn't go right or she's upset.
yeah.
Bad day or something, whatever.
No,
And
we get a really bad day a little bit.
we do, and they get worse. No, um, but Henry gets to meet Daddy and Doug, and I do like the fact that Doug calls Marlon Daddy. Yeah, Sean Astin really just
Leaned into it.
perfect.
But yeah. Henry shows up and Marlon's like, yeah, you need to come with me.
Yeah, I know who you are. And then Doug's like, "Was this guy? Is this the fella?"
Yeah, is this him?
And yeah, Doug attacks and is easily subdued.
Doug attack.
And interesting position he gets him in. He flips him upside down, stands on his hands, and holds his feet.
Yeah,
And he's like, "Here, let me help you up." He goes, "I don't need help up." And yeah, they get the whole "stay away from my daughter" speech.
yeah. Just stop it. Leave her alone.
Go away, forget about her,
Yeah.
and she's already forgotten about you.
Yep. She'll know who you are. At least she won't tomorrow. So stop it.
And so we cut to a walrus toothbrushing,
Uh-huh.
and Henry is getting advice from Alexa. Alexa, give me advice. And Alexa is like, "Well," because Henry wants to know, "Is a promise I made to a girl's father binding?" And she goes, "Yes, very much. But you said you wouldn't go to the diner anymore, specifically. So if I said I." She makes an interesting comparison, but the gist of it
I
is,
try to get a look at a T-bone.
I don't even know if I'd stick my head up there. But the gist of it is if you promised you wouldn't go to the diner, see her at the diner, meet her at the diner anymore, then find another place where you can run into her.
Exactly.
And so he does. He meets her on the side of the road while she's on her way home from the diner.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Fun fact.
Yes,
Part of Jurassic Park was filmed here.
it was.
Particularly the Gallimimus part.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. There were no Gallimami in this.
There were
Gallimimuses
not.
in this movie.
Gallimimus.
But yeah, so we get another montage of him duping her.
Yes, we do. It's something new every day.
Which I have a question.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have a memory, why does it have to be a different approach every day?
He's mixing it up for himself. He's finding which works best.
I guess if you do it different, you get to find out more things about her.
Yep.
But he does one where he's getting beaten up by Ula.
Yeah, he's like, hit me really good.
And I guess Ula has a little bit of resentment towards Henry, and that's coming out here.
Ow!
and and she carries a bat with her.
Oh yeah,
And
she's part of the neighborhood protection group.
yeah, and so she starts hitting Ula with the bat, and then starts chases him. And Henry's even trying to be like, okay, he's going away, and she's like, that's not good enough. He's not hurt badly enough yet.
I need to hit him more.
And she chases him for a good long time.
Yeah,
And I watched the blooper reel for
yeah.
this movie long ago. That is a foam bat.
Oh,
It will not hurt anybody. Or is it's
bet it was fun to smack Rob Snyder around.
it was. She enjoyed it.
I can imagine.
But no, okay, so it's like one of those. It's like a foam rubber bat, right?
Yeah.
And she was hitting. She got so into it that she actually hurt Rob Schneider with it, hitting him so much and so hard.
That's
That's what
awesome.
it was, I think. But yeah, she had a lot of. She said that was one of her favorite parts of the movie. But then we get to the next day, and he's pulling a little kidnapping bit, and a car
We
comes up. What?
forgot the penguin bit was pretty.
The penguin. Also, he has a little penguin named Willie that's around and that we
Yeah,
haven't talked about yet. And
and
Willie's
he
adorable.
stuck him in a
They're
little Hawaiian shirt.
yeah, and had him go out in the middle of the road so that she would stop for him, but she drops her CD booklet and she's a horrible driver.
Yeah, he's like, okay, here she comes. Wait, where is she? You just see this fun fact too. Her car is a Volkswagen thing. Um,
A Volkswagen thing? Is
yeah,
that what it's called?
yeah,
No kidding.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. It is. But yeah, you look at it and she's not. There's nobody driving it. It's
But she
just
got her foot on the gas
yeah, she's just plowing on. It's a
and
great
she
shot.
runs over the penguin
Yeah,
without hurting him.
good thing it's a small penguin.
Yeah. Anyway,
But I'm sure the cute little penguin in the Hawaiian shirt would have worked.
it would have. Yeah, absolutely.
He looks so adorable in it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Oh, I want a penguin," except I know how dirty they are.
Yeah.
It's like
But
getting a
now he's on
duck.
his kidnapping.
Now he's on the kidnapping endeavor, and there's a car coming, and it's not Lucy, and he goes, "Oh, false alarm." So he sits up and starts reading a magazine, and he's like, "Ah, I've already called the cops. No worries." And Doug makes a threatening comment, and he looks up, and he's like, "Oh, whoa." And Marlon goes, "Yeah, so when you're done pulling your little kidnapping bit on my daughter, why don't you stop by the house?" And he's like, "Yes, sir, I will do so."
Yeah.
And yeah, so we cut to him going by the house and he's chatting with Doug and Daddy.
No. Doug and Marlon. No.
So they get to the house. He gets to the house. He meets Doug and Daddy there.
Marlon. Stop calling him daddy.
Sorry, Doug and Daddy has a nice little ring to it though.
It does.
And Marlon's like, "Hey, check it out." And he shows Henry her painting. And Henry's like, "Well, that's neat." And Marlon's like, "Yeah, but we've figured out that she only sings on days she meets you."
Yes.
And so Marlon's like, "I have to ask you the $1 million question. What's in it for you?" And Henry's like, "Well, I mean, wouldn't you want to spend every day with her?" And Doug's like, "No, she don't sing good."
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's singing a Beach
Beach
Boys
Boys.
song. And now we're back to the diner.
She is singing the Beach Boys, Wouldn't It Be Nice?
Yes, she
Which
is.
which we find out was Marlon and his wife's song.
Right.
Or mommy and daddy's song. But yeah, he Henry's like, yeah, I don't know what's in this for me, but I like spending the hour I get to with her every day. So
Oh, there we go. Yeah. But now we're back at the diner. Right? Or do you have anything to add to the singing scene?
nope,
We are back at the diner. Henry's not doing greatly.
no, it's
And
not a
then
good day for Henry.
no, and not a good day for
Lucy.
Lucy. Cause she sees she's getting a ticket, which I don't think the cops go in the parking lots and write tickets for expired tabs.
I'm sure he was just there to get some food or something. He's like, oh, here's the expired tab.
And she's infuriated because she's like, "What are you doing?" And the dude's like, "Your tabs are expired." And she's like, "No, they're not. They don't expire for a year." And he's like, "You're drunk, lady." And she's like, "No, I have a brain injury." And none of that happens, but they she she's really confused of why it's a year later than she thinks it is, and it boils down to she kind of figures out what's going on, and the
Yeah, she grabs a paper from a guy and it's the wrong year and the wrong date. She looks at all the other papers in the paper dispenser.
yep, and she essentially she looks behind the curtain,
Yeah. It's like that wizard's doing some stuff.
and yeah, so we cut to her heading home in a hurry.
Yeah. And Sue calls Marlon.
Yeah, and this is it's a bad day, and we go through a little montage of Doug and Dad telling her everything that's going on,
Yeah.
coming
Henry
clean.
follows too.
Henry does follow. And so they spill the beans and she processes it and runs out to the dock and yells at the ocean.
Because it's the ocean's fault.
It is the ocean's fault.
No, it's the cow's fault. We
Mo-
didn't say
no,
what happened in the accident either. A cow walked on the road and they swerved and ran into a tree.
yeah,
She asked if the cow was okay.
she did ask if the cow was okay at one point. I think every time she asks if the cow is okay.
I think so too.
And Henry says yes, but every single day they have to reconvince the cow that she's a cow.
It makes her smile.
Yeah. And then she's like, "I want to go see the doctor so he can tell me himself." And Marlon's like, "Yeah, we've done this."
But
And
let's do it
Henry's
again.
and Henry's like, "No, I want to go cuz I want to hear it too." So they do. And then they're in the car and they find out that they're dating. She finds out that her and Henry are kind of dating.
Right. She's
And
like, I
she's
don't even
like
know who you are. It's like, well, we're kind of dating. I'm like, oh.
and she's like she asks some questions about the dynamic of the relationship and he is
Do we do
honest.
taxes?
Yeah, yeah. Do we file jointly yet? And he's like, no, but
No,
we
no.
want to. And that gets a reaction.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But like, I like his thing when he's like, well, yeah, you're kind of dating him, and she looks at him like all confused, and he goes, yeah, sorry, I'm not better looking.
Which is a great line.
It is. But then we get to the doctors, and we hear the bad news from Dr. Aykroyd.
Yes, we do hear the bad news from Dr. Aykroyd.
No, what is his actual name?
Dr. Katz.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Why don't you believe me? Keats.
Did you look it up?
No, Katz wasn't right. It's Keats.
I don't know. No, it's Keats.
I just said that. Oh, now you're gonna edit it.
Yeah. If I'm already cutting out a bunch of crap, I might as well throw that in there.
Oh.
Dumb. Haha.
Dr. Katz. No, it's Keats.
There you go. There it is. Seamless.
Why does Marshall sound weird? Because I edited him out saying it the right way.
Anyway, but yeah, so we get the bad news from Dr. Keats, and he's like, but hey, cheer up. It could be worse. And she's like, yeah, how could it be worse? And he's like, I'm going to introduce you to a guy. And as we're walking, did you catch this part?
The name of the institute?
The whole spiel he gives.
Yes. Yes, I did. And now seems like a good point to talk about it briefly.
So, as he's walking, he says that we find out that it is called the Callahan Institute, and their major funding comes out of
Sandusky,
Sandusky, Ohio, by automotive mogul or
and
automotive
philanthropist.
tycoon. What?
Automotive tycoon and philanthropist.
T.B. Callahan.
Tommy Boy Callahan.
Correct.
Now, since we're here, there's a theory.
There is a theory.
Do you know this theory?
Do not know the theory.
Okay, there's a theory.
Theory it up.
Long ago in the 80s,
Yes, sir.
there was a man who went on a camping trip with his brother-in-law named Roman Craig.
Okay.
Roman Craig went broke. He had to live with his brother-in-law for a while. He never got out of his hole. His marriage ended, and he couldn't get money. He couldn't get back on his feet, so he had to change his name. Guy changes his name to Ray Zelinsky.
Okay.
He doesn't really have anything other than his charm and smarm. So what he does is he's able to get some loans, buy up some smaller automotive companies, combine them into one Zelinsky Motors,
Yep.
and make a big business of himself. And he's back on top. He is as peak again. He meets a lady named Beverly.
Yes, he does.
They end up getting married, and he does not learn from his past mistakes. He does not sign a prenup. He ends up losing everything to her in a divorce, and he is at rock bottom. What does he do? Zelensky's name is tainted. Roman Craig's name is tainted. He goes to the one person he knows that actually cares about people, cares about helping out and giving second chances. Tommy Boy, Tommy Callahan. And Tommy's like, "Hey, I'll help you out, but you got to do something worthwhile." So he funds him going to medical school. He gets a doctorate and sets up this institute in Hawaii where he renames himself, takes on a new name as Dr. Keats.
Man, that tied in 3 movies.
Yes, it tied in 3 movies: The Great Outdoors, Roman Craig, Zelensky from Tommy Boy, and then this movie. So that is a prevailing theory with all the connections. Just because, I mean, a lot of it had to do. The start of it has to do with the how close Roman is to Zelensky,
Right.
and it seemed like a good jumping off point. But that is a theory that is out there, and I
I
thought I
like
should
it.
touch on it.
I like it. That's great. So we meet
Redemp-
10-second what?
Redemption for Roman.
Yes. So we
Yeah,
meet 10-second Tom.
not 5 second Steve, like I said in an earlier podcast.
5-second Steve doesn't even rhyme. These are just 10-second Tom, actually. Flawed
No,
for
it doesn't.
3? Hey,
It's the
that rhymes.
alliteration. And it's not really the alliteration, it's TST, 10 second Tom. 5 second Steve,
5
FSS.
5-second Frank would have worked.
5 second Frank would have worked, but it's not. This is 10 second Tom.
5-second Steve.
8 seconds. I don't remember what I said.
I think it was 5-second Steve.
I think it was too.
We meet 10-second Tom. And then Henry tells Tom a secret about Doug.
And they all have a good laugh.
Tom makes fun of him, and everyone has a good laugh. And then Doug threatens Tom,
Yeah.
who now has no idea why Doug's mad.
Exactly. Oh yeah, the whole thing about 10 second Tom is that he loses his memory every 10 seconds.
Every 10 seconds. And this is loosely based on Clive Wearer, whose memory fluctuates between 7 and 30 seconds.
Dang.
Also, Goldfield syndrome is not real.
That's what she has.
Yes. Anywho.
And
But
it
we, yeah.
and it took him several years to get his research out there because he kept starting over.
Yeah, that's funny.
fun memory joke. But we also get Doug talking to the doctor, who tells him to stop roiding it.
Yeah.
Lay
Yeah, and
off the
that's
juice.
something we glossed over where Lucy's asking a bunch of questions, and she's like, before the accident happened,
Doug.
Doug was going for like Mr. Hawaii contest or some kind of
Yeah.
strongman contest, and she's like, did you win that one? And he goes, I didn't know there was going to be a urine test. So that kind of alludes to the fact that he was roiding.
Yep, and disqualified.
Yeah. But anyway, they get back home. Lucy's going to bed. She tells Henry that he should bring her or talk to her about lilies, that she's a sucker for lilies. If you like lilies, don't get them because they kill cats. Fun fact.
I mean, if you like lilies, get lilies. Just keep them away from your cats.
Don't get lilies because even just rubbing up on them can kill the cat. They're horribly toxic to cats.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
And then Marlon's like, hey, Mr. Henry guy, if you're not in a hurry, you've earned yourself a couple beers. So let's drink and talk. So that's what they do. They're on the dock, they're drinking, they're talking. Henry floats an idea by very, very briefly
Yeah,
about how maybe they need to not lie to her every single day.
yeah. That maybe
And
a better way to do it than just
lying, than just
Yeah.
trying to recreate the same day. And when it goes wrong, be like, oh, sorry we couldn't trick you today. Let me tell you about your broken head. And then Doug's like, you want a broken head? And Marlon's like, why? Are you going to give it to him? And he goes, no, I thought you were, Daddy.
and I don't know if it's in this scene or earlier, but he's like, what happens one day when she looks in the mirror and realizes like 10 years have passed, and what's
What's the plan then?
the plan then? Yeah, and this works temporarily and probably getting toward the end of its life too because it's been a year.
Right.
And
Everyone's aging.
Doug keeps changing.
Yep.
But
But yeah, with that threat from Doug, Henry decides he's gonna take off.
Yeah, he's like, it's time to go.
So we're at the next day.
Well,
What?
on his way out, he stops by the car and takes the memory book.
Oh yes.
Um, and the memory book is kind of the all the news clippings of the accident, kind of what happened, the breakdown of what's going on, kind of her um, the fill-in
Right.
information.
So now we're at the next day.
Yes,
Henry
we are at
drops
the next
off
day.
Lily's and a gift for her because he shows up at the house, not at the diner.
He
Not
does.
at the diner.
He's changing the
And
script up.
and Dad's like, "Hey Lucy, who's your friend?" And she's like, "I don't know. We just met." And Marlon shoots him a look like, "Did you now?
Did you?
What you got in your hand?" And she's like, "It's a videotape." And he goes, "Also news to me."
This is intriguing.
Huh. What's on the videotape? As he's staring directly at Henry's ear.
Yeah.
Because I think Henry's not making eye contact on purpose.
Yep.
And she goes, "I don't know. Let's watch it."
Yes, let's.
And Marlon's like, "Okay, sure." And then turns to Henry and quietly goes, "What in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing?"
She's like, I'm trying something.
And he's like, "We're going to try something new. And if it doesn't work out, then we've only wasted a day and she'll forget by tomorrow anyway, so shut up."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okie dokie." And so we watch the tape, and that gets her up to speed with the current situation.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And she runs through all kinds of emotions during this.
Yeah, it's a good little video.
It is a nice little video. And it seems like some of the people involved are hopeful.
Yeah, yeah, because he interviews people at the diner a little bit.
They
Some of
do
the
a
people.
they do a horrible skit.
Yeah, Ula goes off script.
Ula's had a few sandwiches.
Yeah, it starts out sweet, and then he wrecks it.
Yeah, but it's also kind of funny and chaotic.
Well, it is, and that adds to it. Kind of helps break the ice and the tension of the whole thing.
And then he takes her to go see the tree where they hit.
This is where she asks about the cow.
No, it's not.
She asked about the cow on the dock.
Yes. Before they go to the Callahan Automotive Institute of Seattle. What?
The Callahan Callahan
Callahan Automotive Institute of Seattle.
Seattle. Okay, that's
It hurts. Yep.
okay. But they not, I mean, it would have been Seattle if the movie took place in Seattle like it was supposed to.
It's better that it didn't.
Not automotive. Yes, it is. It's much better. This is a better backdrop for it.
But yeah, so they're at the tree and they get a little flirty.
They do.
And then there's a beach party with her friends. What? I don't know. Is it a next day? I think it's the next day. It's another day.
I think it's been a few days.
Yeah, it's a different day.
Seeing how the tape goes, how things go with the day by day.
Yep, it seems to have been a good idea.
Yes.
Way to go, Hank.
Yep.
And now there's a beach party with some friends.
She actually gets to see her friends.
She gets to see her friends who she hasn't seen in a year.
Right, because one of them's pregnant now. The pregnant one who is I can't remember her name.
Maya Rudolph.
Yes, Maya Rudolph. It's one of her first movie roles, I believe. Oh, you're gonna look it up.
Of course I am.
Fun fact: I don't remember where it is, but this is Kevin James' first film.
Yes. Is it? It's his first
It
film?
is his first movie credit.
Yes. Do you know where he is in the movie?
I do not.
He's in the montage in the beginning.
That's what I thought. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So the pregnant Maya Rudolph is like, so you have to make her fall in love with you every day to keep this relationship going. And he's like, yeah, that's kind of what I do. And then she smacks her husband, like, you don't even open the door for me anymore.
Not her first film.
Okay, she's a very young Maya Rudolph.
Yes. Her first film was As Good as It Gets.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
It's a good movie.
Anyway, so yeah, they get some alone time too. A little fire in a cave.
Yep.
She's videotaping so she can get some more updates to try to keep it as current as possible. She asks if he loves her. He kind of hums and haws around it, but is like, "Yeah, I do."
I mean,
And then,
what?
and then they,
This has been a few months now of him showing up every day to.
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. So yeah, he loves her.
Yeah, he does. And she's like, "How do I feel at you?" And he's like, "You like me on most days." And I feel like that would be the same even if she had her memory.
You like me on most days, yeah.
But then they have a kiss. It's their first kiss.
It's nothing like a first kiss.
And then, yeah, she says that a lot here coming up because we get a montage of first kisses.
Yep. And she
That's
says it
supposed to,
every time.
yep, and it's supposed to span, what, 3 months now?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that, 3, 4 months. There's a lot of montages in this film.
They do them well. They're not wasted montages.
No, it's a movie that covers a long period of time and you don't want to just gloss over the details, so they montage it a lot and it works.
Yes.
Now we're at the aquarium
Montage.
and they're discussing the volume of first kisses that they've had and the rules of relationships and number of first kisses in regards to next step correlations in a relationship dynamic.
That's
And
very, very eloquently put for the topic at hand. I wasn't gonna be that eloquent.
and they have a giggle about it, and then he shows her his walrus. Uh, Jocko. They go visit Jocko.
Yes, yes.
And thank you. I did that on the spot. It's not even in my notes.
That was a good one.
And then so they meet Jocko, and she's asking Jocko some questions. Henry is very giving Jocko the yes signal behind Lucy's back.
Yep.
Lucy sees it, and she's like, if we're gonna progress this relationship further, we've got to figure out how to file taxes.
Yes.
And so that's what they go do in his little apartment. And Ula's there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
they get the taxes filed pretty quickly. And they're back on the beach. And Henry is playing Lucy a song that he wrote for her. It takes a jab at Gary Busey.
It's called Forgetful Lucy.
It's called Forgetful Lucy. And the line is, she cracked her head like Gary Busey.
Yeah. I don't think he's ever worked with Gary Busey. I know his friends have.
Yes. Nope. They have not worked together. Anyway, so they are winding down their night, and Henry's like, hey, I'm about to fall asleep, and so are you. I should probably leave.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm just resting. I'm not sleeping yet. Then he
Yeah.
proposes. She says yes. And then he says, don't forget about me.
She's like, I won't.
And she's like, oh, never. Never.
Liar.
And they fall asleep. Oops.
Yeah.
He wakes
Ooh.
up and he says, good morning. And she smiles and then she realizes, I don't know anything that's going on. And we get a wonderful scream. Doug and Daddy run in
Yeah.
as she's beating the crap out of him with a
The cross.
lacrosse stick. And then we cut to downstairs and Doug is like, hey, I might not be able to beat you up, but my sister sure can.
Yeah, she knocks him out.
Yeah, no, she levels him pretty good. But she's upstairs kind of watching the tape and processing everything. And the doctor's over and they're kind of just chatting about Henry and his plans for the next year. And he mentions that he was originally going to be taking a trip to Alaska, but given his new love circumstances, he's not going to.
Yep. He's gonna stay here and keep working on the all the progress he's made with Lucy.
And
Because he's like, I know you all think I'm crazy, but I feel like there's something there that it's deep down, but
Dr. Keats is like, no, you're dumb. Stop it.
like, no, these are the things we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better. It's not helping.
Right.
So stop it. I'm a doctor.
Yeah. So anyway, we go from there to the aquarium. Lucy shows up.
Lucy overhears that too. About
Lucy does overhear this about everything that he's doing for her and everything he's giving up for her.
Yeah.
And so we cut to the aquarium. Lucy shows up and she's like, it's over.
Yeah, I'm breaking up with you.
Yep. I'm dumping you like
Bad habit.
a safe.
I'm dumping you like a safe in a Three Stooges cartoon.
Sorry. It's one of my favorite lines in Roseanne. But Darlene's like, I think you're talking about Becky. He's like, yeah, I dumped you. She didn't dump me. And she's like, oh, please, you hit the ground like a safe.
It's awesome.
Yeah, she had pretty good lines. Anyway, we're not a Roseanne podcast.
Not yet.
And
Talked about it enough.
it's a good show. But yeah, so
Horrible.
she's like, yeah, I want to erase you completely from my memory too. and you're gonna come over tonight and help me with that because I want you to see what I wrote about you first." And he's like, "Sounds great." And so he does that. And so they're going through the journal, and they're typing out a new journal for her to read. She's like, "I like the video, but I also like I've been writing in a journal because it keeps me it's me telling myself what's going on instead of other people telling me what's going on.
Right. Instead of getting told at, it's
It's me reminding myself. It's almost like
yeah.
remembering. It's the closest thing to remembering that I have."
Yeah.
Oh. But she asks as he's standing in the rain, she's like, "Can I have one more first kiss? One last first kiss?" And he's like, "Absolutely." So they kiss in the rain, and it's contrived. Honestly, it's not sweet. It's dumb. And then Henry leaves.
It's sad. Because she feels bad that he's giving up everything for her when she can't even be a part
Remember
of
him.
it completely. Yeah.
Anyway,
And I mean, he fought it at first. Like, you'll forget about this tomorrow. We'll start fresh.
and she's like, "No, I wrote it down." And it's like, "Well, that can be erased,
Yeah. She's
just
like,
like
no,
your
I won't let
memory."
myself. So if we tie her up for a day and just reset it,
So today's gonna be really, really horrible for her.
but it'll be better in the long run, right? Right?
Yeah,
Who's with me? Get out of here, Hank.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we get a montage, a passage of time montage. Basically, we see what the next few months are while Henry finishes up boat preparations and gets ready to set sail.
Yep. He tries to go back to the diner and the house. He gets told to go away.
Yep. Lucy's doing a lot of painting.
Yep.
Henry's working on his boat and remembering Lucy. Anyway, we get to goodbye. So he's saying goodbye to Jocko, and then he says goodbye to Ula and the kidlets.
Yep.
They do flips off the dock,
They
except for
do.
Ula. Ula belly flops pretty hard. Nice to see his
Yeah.
stitches have healed.
Yep. Yep. They finally healed up, so he's not ripping his self open every time he goes in the water or does anything again.
Daddy and Doug show up with a box,
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
goes, "What's this?" And Dad's like, Marlon's like, "Oh, this is from the diner. It's spam and Reese's." And Doug's like, "Oh, dude, I love spam and Reese's. Can, can I have it?" And Henry's like, "Sure, dude. Go ahead."
Yeah. He grabs a box really aggressively,
And
which
takes it.
we didn't touch on it. The roids are making him a little grumpier.
A little more aggressive, yeah. And so he takes it, and Marlon's like, "Dog." And
It's like,
Henry's like,
box.
"It's okay. It's spam and Reese's. He's fine. Let the boy have it." And then he gets caught up that Lucy's been living at the Institute for the past 3 weeks. She insisted because she didn't want to be a burden to Doug and Daddy anymore, which
Yeah.
good for her, making a life for herself. We find out she's a teacher there. She's teaching a painting class. And we totally skipped over the fact that before the accident, she was a teacher. She was an art teacher at the middle school.
We said that, didn't we?
Not even a little.
Oh. Well, she's
So she's
back to doing what she loves. Teaching.
teaching people. And then Marlon gives Henry a little gift, and we cut to Henry on the ocean. He opens the gift, and it's a Beach Boys CD, and he's like, "Well, that's just great. What a wonderful gift from the man to give me something that's going to remind me of all the times I had with his daughter, whom I'm absolutely in love with, but can no longer have anything to do with. That is just so sweet."
Cut to him listening to it.
And singing
And
along.
singing along. He's like, "You
And
sick jerk, why would you do this to me?"
And then he goes, "Wait a minute. He's sending me a message." And so he does an about face, and he's going hard for shore. And he gets to the Callahan Institute, and he's like busted in, and he's going up the stairs, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I have an appointment." And they go, "Okay, what's your name?" And he goes, "My name is uh and the one worker's like, "Oh man, dude, can't remember his name. I feel for him. Hey man, good luck. Go on up."
Yeah.
And the other dude's like, "Really?" And he goes, "I am really bad at my job."
Yeah. Yeah. But we get to see Lucy teaching her class a little bit too before Henry shows up.
He runs the 10-second Tom again.
He does.
And he asks Tom where Lucy is, like Tom would know anything.
Yeah. Do you know where Lucy is? Hi, I'm Tom.
That's right. And so she finds Lucy. She teaches her class. And he's like, "Lucy Whitmore." And she goes, "Yeah, dude." And he's like, "Do you have any idea who I am?" And she looks at him and goes, "Nope." And he's like, "Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It took me
it
like 3
does,
hours to
bro.
get here.
She's like, dude, I abandoned everything just because I thought your dad told me that you remembered me. Apparently, he's just a mean guy.
She's like, "Can you come with me for a second? I have to show you something."
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, why not? I'm already here. So she shows him her studio, and we see paintings of him all over. My favorite one is the one where his head is just an egg,
Yeah. Little
and
crack
we
in it.
totally, yeah, we totally glossed over the crack in it from when she hit him
Yep.
with the lacrosse stick. But yeah, we totally glossed over the fact that they all make fun of his egg-shaped head.
They do. The doctor's like,
And
"Was your head always this shaped?"
yeah, and she's like, I don't know why, but I dream of you. And he goes, well, that journal that you read, what would you do if I said that it used to have a lot of me in there? And she goes, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then they kiss, and it fades to white. And I really like the transition here, where like everything kind of fades to white, and it's her waking up,
Yeah.
and she's waking up, and there's a tape that says "Watch me," and so she does, and it updates. It updates her on what her life is up until this point, and then over the top
Kinda.
of that, yeah, kind of over the top of that, we hear the greatest rendition of "Somewhere Over the Rainbow," performed by Israel Kamakawiwo Ole, which, yes, is the best version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I had to give him credit because he is one of the most famous and beloved Hawaiian figures just in the community of
That's a
Hawaii.
dude.
Yeah, musicians, but he was also an activist too,
Yeah.
very highly respected. Over 10,000 people were at his funeral when he passed away.
Dang.
But from there, she goes. He said at the end of the video ends with him saying, "Get your coat because it's kind of cold outside." And she gets up there, and we see that a lot of time has passed. They're in Alaska. They have a daughter together,
Who's about 5? 4?
which, yeah,
8?
4 or 5. And then we see that Doug and Dad are also there.
Doug's not there.
Okay, Doug's not there. No one likes Doug.
Grandpa's there.
Grandpa's there.
Dad, he's fishing.
Yep. And yep. Then we get kissing whales. Kissing walruses. My bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, the tape didn't say anything about the daughter. It just showed they got married.
Yeah.
So the kid's a
Daughter's a
surprise.
surprise. Yeah,
Um,
and then
and
yeah,
we never touched on the fact that Alexa and Doug kind of started getting a thing going.
yep, they connected. Well, yeah. And then we roll credits. Marshall,
Yes.
did you watch after the credits?
I did not watch after the credits.
After the credits, we find out that this movie is dedicated to the memory of Adam Sandler's father.
I did know that. I didn't know it was posted after the credits.
Yes. Well, Marshall,
We're waiting.
you want to hit us with your final thinking?
Yeah, I love this movie. I really enjoy it. It's a nice, sweet little romantic comedy. Um, it's fun. Uh, there's parts of it where you're like that's very Sandlery, and there's other parts like oh that's just sweet. Um, but overall, I think it works. Um, it's one of the movies I watch not regularly, but I see it maybe once a year, maybe every other year or something like that. Time goes by, you know. But yeah, I'll keep watching it. It's in my rotation.
Nice.
What about you?
I enjoy this movie. There is so much to love about this movie. Rachel and I watched it last night. I think it's the first time we've ever watched it together. We're both suckers for rom-coms anyway,
Yeah,
and the quality of the majority of the movie overshadows the parts of it that I don't like.
that's fair.
The the juvenile Sandler comedy I could do without, if I'm being honest. There's quite a few cringy moments in it that I'm like, oh man, can you just not?
Yeah.
But I put up with them because the movie as a whole is so good.
Okay. I get
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, we'll watch it again for sure. It's not one I'm gonna, yeah. I don't know how often I'll watch it, but I'm not opposed to watching it again. I enjoy it. I like it. I think it's sweet, and yeah, the the later 2/3 of the movie are fantastic. I think the beginning, I don't care for the beginning so much.
I mean the beginning is a lot more the Sandler-ish. The I mean the like the early '90s Sandler comedy
Yeah,
type stuff. And I mean, it goes with his character too. He's a little more immature, a little more juvenile, and grows as he gets to know Lucy more and the movie goes on. So
Right.
kind of feeds
So
into that a little bit.
yeah. So there's my final thoughts on it.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one.
Good.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mom. We hope you enjoyed today.
Yeah, if you listen to it today.
Yeah. If you listen to it on your birthday. If not, then it's irrelevant. So
I mean, it's still your birthday. It's still happy birthday. So,
happy birthday anyway. But yeah.
well, I think it's time to find out what's next on our list.
Yeah. So
And this is yours.
yeah, I have about 4 movies that I have been jumping around
Okay.
in this. And I think I finally settled on what I'm gonna do. I think I finally settled on it. And I am still not going to break our blockbuster streak.
Okay.
I am going to lean a lot more into the family friendly side of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of how to introduce this one.
I have an idea.
Why don't you tell me your idea?
Just the way you said that. I don't know if it's a blockbuster. I was gonna put it on my phone and show you after you.
No, do you want to guess first? That'd be fun. Something new.
The way you said it, that just had me thinking Homeward Bound.
Not even close.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, family friendly blockbuster, leaning into the family friendly of it.
Leaning into the family friendly of it. I won't make you wait until the dice read 5 or 8. We're going into Jumanji.
Oh, Jumanji. Ooh, that's fun. Another Robin Williams movie.
We didn't have a Robin Williams movie all season 2.
No, we did not. Oh, this will be fun.
Yep.
David Allen Greer's in it too, right?
Uh-huh.
And Kirsten Dunst.
Yep. Bunny Hunt,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
We can do all the specs now.
Yeah, there's the movie.
The guy from the
go.
Mummy.
What?
The guy from the Mummy
Sure.
plays dad.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Mr. Disney.
yeah.
But yeah, that's going to take care of it.
Jumanji.
Thank you to everyone who joined us today for today.
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so. watchitbropodcast@gmail.com. We are on the X, formerly known as Twitter, @watchitbropod. Facebook and Instagram under that same handle. Our intro and outro music is provided by my lovely wife. That intro being Blue, that outro being Orlando. And as always, thank you for watching.